got a special guest with me. Julian, would you like to say your name? Yes, subscribe to Awesomely Julian.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far. And some changes here for the Kings. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Ben McLemore comes in for Rudy Gay. And Freak subbed in for Rajon Rondo. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Matthew Dellavedova. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Irving. And it's Shumpert in at the three, the small forward. 18 feet out. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. Third in scoring, third in three-point shooting, and they're ranked third in lowest amount of turnovers per game. That's the sign of a team that understands the importance of taking care of the ball.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. A few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
He was all alone on that one. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They set the pick. Freak with it. 15 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. 4th, Freak.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, he's always looking for the open man, Greg. Eyes seem to be all over in the back of his head as well. His arrow is definitely pointing up as a playmaker.
Picked his pocket. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
From about 16, the second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Irving. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 19 points, just over 3 steals and 6 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Caspi, who's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Collison in for McLemore.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And both free throws good from Freak.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He's got 19 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Cleveland. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And right now for the Cavaliers, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get. I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Move the ball and stick it to
34 seconds left to play here in the third. And here are the Kings now. Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. Irving with a clean look. Another miss by Irving.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels
And my controller
in the
died.
second.
And it's Freak missing.
I have my charger.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From about 16, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. For the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for LeBron James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Freak in at point guard. James Anderson is out there with Caspi. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Koufos in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
And stolen by Koufos. There's Freak. Good on the triple. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. Feeds to Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg.
Kevin, you guys have...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Okay, we took that L. I'm gonna stop broadcasting because it's getting boring right now. So goodbye, YouTube.
Johnson here along.